Because I had to go to the DMV. Just don't-
86.
Big pause. 180.
Yeah,
It's like
186.
rhymes.
We are live here. It's another gaming day.
Where are the rabbits?
You guys,
You guys cleared out all
you
the
left
rabbits.
the animals
How's their
poop
body
and you
pillow?
took the animals. That's
You
what
can kind of see some hay.
I know.
You
I'm
can see
having
some hay
allergies.
I kind of sneezed after a little bit.
And
They literally were booked the whole day and had to go
They
up
were
to the
very
west.
popular.
Up
We didn't
to
get animals.
The university.
They were busy.
Watch the
right
soul.
away.
Busy animals.
yeah,
they-
we didn't get
They
animals.
whooshed them out of here.
Steve got to hold a chinchilla.
Well,
It was the softest fur. It was so cool.
can I touch your
Yeah.
beard?
But now there's like a body pillow for Arthur instead.
We have
to
other
snuggle.
things. We don't. So a couple updates. If you're watching, if this is your first Warframe Devstream, maybe it's your 186th. We don't know.
my
Megan would be hosting, but she's officially on space ant duty. Her sister had twins last night at like 10 p.m.
Amazing. Congrats,
so
guys.
Yep.
Congrats, family.
Yep.
we are scrambling.
Are we sharing the names or no?
One of the names was Orion and the other was Sirius.
Oh my gosh, that's
not true.
at
That's
all.
not true. I'm not going to dox the
Okay.
infants. We're not,
You're not doxing infants?
we're not going
Really?
to dox the babies.
Okay.
But if I had twins,
Well, I
that's
approve. I think their names are cool and they're secret, obviously.
yeah, it's
We'll
Orion.
let Meg share. We'll let Meg
Congratulations
Yeah, Megan can
to
share.
those people that we know.
Spring is here. Spring has sprung. We are in our springtime era. We have some things starting in Warframe for the month of April. Starting next week, we are bringing back the Leap of the Lotus stuffs. This is things that let you get the bunny ears and some Lepus color pickers, and let's see what else. And the Spring Step ephemera. So that starts next week. It goes until the 30th of April. So basically just the month of April, you can get your spring celebration, which is quite exciting. And then from there, what you might be asking, why are we seeing the Wolf of Saturn 6?
I was gonna ask. Yep. He's looking pretty mean there.
He's going to eat all the animals on the Soulframe Devstream.
He's gonna eat the Easter eggs.
He's going to eat the bunnies.
Eat the bunnies.
Not Shadow.
Yep, all of them. Patches, dead. All of them.
Poor Scott.
Poor Scott. Patches was his buddy.
You're going to get eated. Okay,
gosh.
but the wolf, what we're doing for April is if you don't have the wolf sledge weapon yet, we are going to be running a series of tactical alerts over the weekends in April, or I should just say, rather, in April overall.
need is the
This
blueprint.
is where you can face off against a guaranteed fight of the Wolf of Saturn 6 to get yourself the guaranteed parts for the wolf sledge. So if you don't have that weapon, you can sort of put time away in April to farm these parts. And there will also be a Catalyst reward, Stratos emblem. This is just an activity. And if you wear your bunny ears, it can be like wolf versus rabbit. So this will be a way for you to farm the wolf sledge. What?
That's pretty good.
You can taunt them with the ears.
You
Exactly.
could taunt them in the ears. It would make them extra angry.
Yeah, so these will be coming in April. All platforms will be able to enjoy the tactical wolf stuffs. You can do it. Spring has sprung. And what else do we got here? Techrot, oh, this is Megan's notes, so I'm doing my best to do it live.
You're doing great.
Techrot Encore official soundtrack. Reminder, there are 4 new music tracks on streaming services.
And don't you forget it.
And can you believe it's a Friday once again? All right.
Are you doing a Megan impression? Or
It's
is it-
doing it. Are you doing? So you had a David Lynch impression and a sort of infomercial.
All right. Lamenting the Days is coming soon. That's the song collab we did with Jake, Mark, and Elliot. So that's coming up later days from PAX East. I
Uh-oh.
booked your flights.
You did. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
We are
'Cause
going.
you know how hopeless we are.
I did not book
Space
your
mom
flights.
and,
No flight for me.
office
You're
mom.
not coming.
Yeah.
So we will be there with the team. We are doing a live audience dev stream. We are on the main stage. This is going to be probably our biggest PAX showing in a long, long time. It's
Is
a
it?
big,
What?
it's a big beefy stream.
Why
Is
did I
it?
agree to this then? That sounds nerve-wracking.
Because I booked your flight and I didn't
That's
buy a
scary.
refund.
That's
That's like
scary.
a month before TennoCon.
I know,
What are you
man.
doing to me?
No. Shit. I don't know what to tell you.
So you're gonna what? Why is it big?
It's just a big one. It'll be
Okay.
fun. We really hope you can watch online or in person. You say that every year. That's how you know we haven't been body snatched, man. What do you want from
We
us?
say that every year.
This one is going to be shit. Don't come. It's the worst PAX we've ever done. You'll.
That's who we're talking about our Soulframe update. It's our biggest update. I was like, oh my god, everyone says that every time. It's so boring.
It was our. I mean, but
It was
it was our
literally,
ninth,
but
so it's true.
so yeah, it can be true. Anyway, continue.
Don't watch our shitty panel.
We'll be there. We'll probably show a teeny little thing.
We're gonna show you 1 pixel.
for Soulframe, probably about 49 minutes of Soulframe, and then the rest for Warframe or whatever.
Yeah.
Is that cool?
That sounds good to me.
Okay.
But don't miss it. And we also are having a 10 VIP the day before, which you can RSVP to for free later next week, but the link will go up early.
What's RSVB?
I heard B as well.
What is RSVB?
Répondez si vous
Okay.
bibliothèque.
Beaucoup.
Beaucoup.
Okay, all right.
Yep. All right. Laugh it up, fellas.
Well, Megan's not here, so we have to pick on someone.
Why not Pablo? He's been silent the whole time.
He's been fanning himself as a very peculiar fan. I'm very confused where he got this.
No comment.
Interesting.
All right, I think I'm on the last piece of housekeeping from Megan's list.
Okay.
Let's check. I use paper. She uses an iPad. Ah, yeah.
This is almost as bad when you put those graphs and spreadsheets up.
Oh, God.
All right.
Let's go. Oh.
3 hours ago.
That looks pretty rad.
We're going to show you it in game as well.
Okay.
So 3 hours ago,
is very
we
nice.
launched the debut of the
Gorgeous.
TennoCon 2025 digital pack. So this is a digital pack that is included in the TennoCon bundle. It's live on all platforms just today, 3 hours ago. And I'm going to show you a little bit about how it works. We'll talk about it. This is a beautiful piece of art from the marketing department, and I'm going to show you exactly how this
tough.
works. So the Sayandana is commemorating 10 years of TennoCon. So this is just like a very, very special piece on its own. And then for the first time ever, we've done a transforming Sayandana with an emote, the Rift Guard emote. So what you'll see me do is, if you do the Rift Guard emote,
look.
the Sayandana actually like gets its void touch. So
Oh, yeah, cool.
right.
yeah,
Wow,
so
that's
you can
awesome.
switch between modes with this emote in mission. So you
Okay.
can have it as your.
Why would you ever not have
Yeah.
the cool, the
I
energy
would
one?
You're
trying to be
I like
sneaky?
the option. I like the option.
You like the option?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sometimes
okay.
you want to be like,
Super
Understood.
cool.
Yeah, so this is part of the digital pack this year. You can buy it. It went on sale today. It comes with platinum. It's not just the Sayandana. There's a few other things. You can see the sigil on my front.
that's really cool.
Yeah, it looks awesome. And this is a bit of a throwback. One of the other accessories, because it's our 10-year anniversary for TennoCon specifically, is we made the in-game bandana. Remember the ones we gave away in our
Oh,
first
that's
ever
cool.
packs?
Okay, well, they weren't purple, but yes.
Yeah, well, I can change that.
Yep.
You don't. I can change it.
Okay.
There you go. That's what they look like. So.
Oh,
So
Nostalgic.
very nostalgic.
if only I was 12 years younger.
Aw.
That's
I have
lovely.
one in the drawer somewhere.
I think I have the last pack of them.
Really?
They're in my closet. I have a plastic sealed pack of
Whoa.
about 80 of them.
Really?
So I think from going to a
What are you
convention,
going to do with them?
sell them on eBay.
No, give them out at TennoCon
Yeah, I was
for
gonna
the
say TennoCon's
anniversary.
Okay,
Come
I'll
on.
give them at a TennoCon. Hello. I still need to enter my password, but this is it. This is the beta build.
Yep.
I'm not logged in yet, but I will be, and it's going to take a minute. So
Are you on the Wi-Fi?
I
maybe
am
or
on the
something?
Wi-Fi, but
Yep.
it's very bad in this room.
This room is sketchy.
I know. This is
Yeah.
a sketch room. It's a freak room.
Anyway, it's real.
It's real, but
It's not a fake screenshot.
no, it's downloading updates, so I just need to give it a sec.
Oh,
I promise.
They patched it while you were
No,
about
no,
to
no,
show
no,
it.
no, no. Read some chat, Pablo. What's going on in
Okay,
chat?
okay.
Oh, I got it. Okay, hold on. Not yet. I have to type my password in. All right.
You gonna
Read,
type
read,
password?
read a chat, of course.
It's scrolling by
It
really
goes
quick.
really fast.
Someone's saying Android's real. Someone wants the Android build, please.
Cool fan, this is a loner. It's
Yeah.
Yeah.
her.
Yep. Pablo is adorable. Agreed. What else we got here in chat?
Freebird. They want you to play the guitar.
Freebird. Yep. Clem. A lot of Clem.
How long's your password?
It's loading. Beta build. Here we go.
Like her password is ridiculous. I've seen this.
Yeah, my
It is
password's out of
ridiculous.
control.
Like 20 digits. It's insane.
36 digits.
Glorp.
36 for real?
Yeah.
She's a psychopath.
What is
36 what? What did it
Digit password. Oh, you can't
Some-
see anything.
Something just popped up.
That's my. You can't see anything because I'm in the way. There. I don't know if you can see my Banshee.
You can kind of see it.
That's my Banshee. I'm going to go to the arsenal. Hold on. So this is a functioning Android build. So if you have an Android device, I can't do this at the same time. It's very difficult.
Yep. Yep.
There's my arsenal.
Yep. Cool. All right.
All right.
So
Okay.
this is a.
What kind of phone you got?
This is the Google Pixel 9.
Google Pixel 9. Okay, cool.
You can enjoy playing Warframe on Android sometime this year. Warframe 1999 was first born on February 2023. This is the first record we have of Warframe 1999 in our company Slack, where not to get emotional, but I believe Carrie and I had just gotten off a call with Minky, and we were kind of like trying to orbit like some future update ideas. And Carrie and I were reminiscing post-call about that. So Carrie, it's a crazy thing to juxtapose. Warframe is about as far away from 1999 as it gets. You get free WTF out of that. There you go. And Liger, we gave the task to Liger to say, could you bring us a 90s dude on Excalibur? And these were some of the first sketches we got. And as you can probably guess, we went with number 9, which then turned into a little something like this, as Liger started developing the hairstyle, the look, the jewelry, the aesthetics further for our Arthur sketches. But it wasn't enough. And I don't know, Jeff, if you remember this one, but we that was some pretty sweet MS Paint. So this was a...
Was this you?
That wasn't me.
That was me.
No.
Oh, that was you? I was going to say, usually Jeff's are a little more...
Yeah.
Well, you can see the vision.
This was the vision. And, from there, this is what we got, of course, a natural progression
Oh, yes.
from MS Paint to a full kit and caboodle of our first ever piece of art for the concept of 1999. This was the art we used after TennoCon 2023. And then from there, we entered a world where we had to introduce more characters. So Jeff, last year at PAX.
That's right, yep.
This was last year,
This was last year's PAX. This was the Owie tease, where the protoframes started to, make their appearances.
Yep.
Were you there, chat? Were you there? Were you there?
I was not, but it is crazy that it's not that long ago.
It's
Like,
not.
I was
I
just
know.
thinking that's
That's a lot of work.
I think it's something that the team should be proud of, that you can take the nugget of an idea like that and turn it around this fast and have it be have it that much depth and that much ambition in such a short period of time. Y'all went fast on your Atami cycles to make it happen.
Yep.
It was really, really
But
great.
if you keep looking at how much 1999 started coming together, I have it sort of over a timeline just to speak to different parts of the update. Next up, we have the two of them together, of course. This was when we wanted to. This was a lot of like the key art look for TennoCon as well as the demo itself, because we released a demo, which was great for the game and the community.
Yep.
And then from there, we have. Of course, the ending frame of last year's TennoCon.
Yeah,
So
love that one so much.
TennoCon 2024 came to a sharp end with Excalibur versus Arthur. And then we found our way to our first ever Gemini skin collection.
The
which,
Hex.
I mean, like it was this released 3 months ago, so it wasn't actually that long ago. I know.
It feels like a year and a half ago.
Like,
3 months ago,
released
really?
December 13th, and it's March
I
now.
know,
So 3
I
months and
know.
2 weeks ago,
Yep,
this
it's
came
excellent,
out.
it's
So
excellent.
that's like barely.
Yeah.
Dang.
It's not dead. I'm not saying
Hitting
rest in peace,
5
of course.
seconds.
This does have funeral vibes.
It's not a
Remembering the
funeral.
good times.
Yeah, look how happy they were. Yeah.
I will miss them so much.
All right.
Who will win Baby of the Year? It's giving me that. It's giving me that sketch for
Baby
that.
of the year.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
next. And
Arthur
then,
Nightingale,
Arthur-
hit by a dump truck.
so, you're usually not supposed to tell them how they die.
I don't tell them how they die. Yeah.
Screw you, Harley Jarvis. All right. And then we have a new character, a new villain, Major Nessie Rusalka. And one of the things Megan and the community team did prior to the stream was get a Discord Q&A. And one of the burning questions was about the fate and future of Nessie Rusalka. And
I think she's one of my favorite characters from that update. Her reveal is so amazing, and the
I hope
motorbike
she
and all
comes
that.
back and like
Really cool.
and I think
But we're saying goodbye to 99. So
She's obviously
she's dead and
It's
gone.
crazy how people assumed that she was Saren, and even I did, and it turns out her mom is Saren.
it's not true. It's not true. All we have to say is we haven't forgotten about her either. So please hold her in your hearts.
That's the only place she'll be.
Are you hinting at something?
I'm not going to say anything other than that because if I
sounds
talk,
like you're hinting at
if I talk,
something.
I spoil things.
Sounds like
so I'll
1999 is
say
not as
nothing
dead as we think.
Nothing more will be said.
Okay.
You can either believe she's gone, or you can believe that she will come back one day.
Did we get in a heap of trouble because she has the e-cigarette?
Well, technically,
Internally, I think, or like kind
it's
of.
incense. It's an incense. burner. It's
Don't
Effervon
say that.
incense.
Don't say that. You know we got.
It's Effervon incense.
We
wouldn't you know?
had some trouble
No, you
with
can.
that.
She never actually touches it to her
We had
lips.
a rating thing, didn't we? 'Cause
No, we had big troubles.
It's an incense
accidentally.
stick.
Yeah.
It's an Effervon. It's a legally distinct Effervon incense
That's the
stick.
hill you have to die on. You're legally obligated to say that.
It is a legally.
It smells like patchouli.
It's Effervon incense.
Okay.
All right, and then we have, of course,
Stick.
techrot Encore, which literally launched last week,
Fun.
which we'll talk about a lot on this year Devstream. And what else do we got? Of course, the cast of techrot Encore. We brought some new protoframes out. Rest in peace, everyone. It's been
Yeah,
nice knowing you for
I saw
8
some
days.
love for Temple in the pre-roll. Yeah, great.
Nice. Temple. Yeah, we'll talk all about our new friends
Fill out a
or
fun
enemies,
blueprint.
depending on where you fall.
And I think people are unlocking now the stories,
Yes.
right? Just now,
if
I think,
you
today.
if you have played the Kim system every day since launch, you
Yep.
will be on day 8 of interactions. So some stories really take off there. Some
I
are
saw some really good reactions to. I always forget Nova's real name.
Kaya.
Thank you.
Kaya.
Kaya's.
Yes.
Yep.
And is that the last piece of art? Okay. So. Now that we've gone through some photos, I just wanted to do a shout out to the amazing cast, many of the amazing cast that are a part of this. This might be missing some folks, but in any case, we got the chance to work with a really, really amazing group of voice actors for this and musicians. So we'll talk about that. Of course, Matthew Chalmers in the band for all the music. We had Ben, Alpha, Melissa, Amelia, Kevin Treve for our original protoframes. Then, of course, the drifters, you all know, Scott, Griffin, Emily, Maya. And then James Conlon with Ollie, Kevin Lim with the announcer, and then Emma Martello came back for Cephalon Sai. Our villains were played by Elsie Lovelock and Neil Newbin. And then for techrot Encore, you may or may not know some of the voice cast. Flair is voiced by Mark Holcomb, the guitar player for Periphery, who also provided us.
Whatever. He's your friend, not mine.
Yeah, that's right. Get bent, loser. And then Jake Bowen is the Screamer. So if you've liked the Scaldra Screamer,
Yep.
the new unit in the Temple Defense, that's Jake. So that's him screaming his lungs out
That's
about
awesome.
the techrot.
Yep,
so
that's great.
Scaldra. And then for the Lizzie, so the actual guitar, it is Amanda Aiken, who you might know as a singer from, I'm not gonna, you know what, you can look her up, she's incredible, very exciting. We have Giselle Bagabuyo, and then we have Nick Apostolides, and we have, so they are doing more of the voice cast there for Kaya and Velimir. And then for the boy band, Nick again as Zeke, Chris Ward, Matthew, Alex Lee, and Michael Scott Action. So these are incredible voice actors. You've probably heard their work before, and we're just very grateful that they joined the team. So we're going to talk shop.
Talk of the shop.
We're going to talk shop. I'm just going to leave the gameplay on, I think, just because it's nice to have something in the background. I have some questions. The community team has gathered some feedback about the update, Pablo. Let's talk about it. Putting you on the spot.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, so this update was a huge update, probably, as they said earlier, one of our biggest updates ever.
His knives aren't there.
So,
Remember when it was supposed to ship with 99?
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we all remember that.
Delusional.
Yeah, we were overly ambitious in this update,
Yep.
to say the least, coming out of a huge update at the end of the year and then into this one with essentially 2 months and a half with a lot of people coming back from the holidays
Yeah.
and stuff like
Yes,
that.
yes.
We really were kind of crazy on how much we asked of the team.
Yep.
That's on us for just being like too ambitious. So sorry for all the bugs. This definitely we had gotten better and better in my opinion in terms of releasing like polished builds when we did our updates. And this one we definitely dropped the ball and there were way more bugs than we would have liked. So yeah, we've been as fast as we can to try and repair them and put them out. But
Yeah. I guess what Pablo means to say is this isn't a funeral for 1999. It's a funeral for the bugs.
the bugs,
Yeah.
They're dead. Those bugs are getting killed.
This is a funeral for the bugs, of which Pablo said apologies, and the fixes are frequent. We did 3 hot fixes this week. We have more next week, and there's a lot of things getting fixed still.
This area is sick, by the way.
That's great.
Looks
I
awesome.
love this area.
I know, like there's like little things getting fixed, and then of course the big ones like
Yep.
there's some big systemic things about the squad disband leading to loss of functionality, which is disabled. There's issues with the coda boss fight and multiplayer. Host migration is still not playing nice with a lot of components for the update. So we are aware of the issues, and the team are doing us solid in fixing.
Yeah, there were a few with pseudo exalteds. We definitely, that was a way bigger job than we expected when we started it. So we probably should have chosen like a bigger update to do that in than this 2 month and a half. But it was
Yeah, like yeah.
we asked for too much from the team. So
Yeah.
Oh, is that like was Ash part of that as
Yeah.
well? Okay, cool.
Dash,
Just
Brew,
some of
Cora, Gara.
our dev shorts that one was
Atlas.
mentioned, but there's also a lot of love for the Exalted reworks as well, like a
Yeah,
lot
it's
of love.
because you can see what the goal
and
was.
changing people's favorite frames and getting them to kind of look back on older ones. It was really good. In
yeah,
that
absolutely
regard.
worth it.
Yeah, in that regard, it's very worth it.
But we are sorry that it was
Yep.
a little rough landing when it came out.
Yeah. This apology is almost to the team as much as it is the player
Yeah.
base.
Yeah.
Like so, it's like if you're watching and you're on the DE team, this is
Yep.
also heartfelt for you folks as well
Yes.
that actually have to fix everything. But ultimately, when these types of updates happen, we know what the next steps are. It's not like we're blindsided and we don't know what to do next. Like, oh shoot, okay, fix.
Gotta fix it all.
You got to fix it all. So
Nice.
we will try. And speaking of that, there was also some feedback requests that I wanted to talk about from, here we go. One really good one is, so this update brought the Omniforma. So you take your slot, you toss in an Omniforma, now it can use anything. One popular feedback request is, can that coexist with Umbral Forma? So for instance, we know that Omniforma doesn't allow the Umbra polarity, but if you put a Umbra Forma on a slot and an Omniforma, can they coexist instead of overwriting?
No,
It doesn't really make a lot of sense.
That's the #1 piece of
I
feedback.
can see Val's mind just like, why are you saying this?
No, it was fine to ask. It just,
Yep.
I, in terms of like the expectations of the system, if I see a polarity and either match it or not match it, this is like a third state that we're kind of
Yeah.
inventing of a Schrodinger's polarity.
I expect there will be demand for this for quite some time, so we might need to.
We might have to accept the Schrodinger's.
Guys, don't fight.
Listen, it's never a fight. It's a conversation.
That sounds good.
And
Okay.
then some feedback back this way was the technocyte coda fight feels better solo than as a group because there's no reward for doing it as a group, so to speak. You're just going through 4 encores, and the reward of cooperation is not enough. Helping me help you, not enough.
Yeah, I think for when you're doing the encore versions, I think it's probably better to do it with like friends and stuff
Yes.
like that. It really is not the matchmaking itself. I don't think it's the necessarily the way,
Yeah.
except for obviously if you're having trouble dealing with a fight on your own, you can get some anonymous buddies to come help you out.
Yeah, some people are saying it's so fun to help others. It's boring to help others. So,
Yeah.
but it's Schrodinger's community.
There you go.
But on the other hand, there is a good point that in the sister finale, you get a corrupted hollow key for helping other people. So maybe we can add something to the loot pool if there's a group of 4 or something. So that's one thing we are looking into. No promises yet though. Schrodinger's Warframe. The issue is that it takes so long. Well, if there's a reward on the others, add 1 credit. There you go. That's what we'll do. Our next one, feedback.
Yeah, I only see just maybe length as something maybe to think about.
Yep,
Yep.
you got it.
I mean, just in terms of where the crowd is chanting.
Chanting crowd, let's
Yep,
hear it.
yep.
Our next very common feedback is the new arcanes from Temporal Archimedia are too rare, so we might need to look at drop rates.
Yeah, we can check it out.
That is another one, and then
They are also on this, like they do have PD system.
yeah,
But
yeah. So we'll have to look at the math there.
I think some people expected, even though we did say all along that they were from the Temporal Archimedia, some people thought that they would be from everywhere. And I think that was, because I did see some comments that were surprised that it's like, why am I not getting this? And it's like, well, we made this new game mode, we had to put some rewards in there. So
I see. Yeah. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, actually, the elemental vices people are digging those though. Those work, so that's pretty cool. Glad to see players enjoying that. People want to move the metronome on Temple.
to move this.
Oh, like UI customization.
I'm going to the UI guy.
Yeah.
Well, that's not my job anymore, so
I'm not a Devstream host anymore.
So now you can make it someone else's problem to stress about it. That's the move.
yeah, we've looked on and off at customization for that sort of thing, and it's just basically comes at some point we decided to make the migration into most of the UI into C++, and at the cost of that was flexibilities. But that is why the game can run on Android and the Switch and stuff like that, because we squeezed every ounce of efficiency we could out of that.
We squeeze
You're
it.
gonna have to appeal to the CEO to abolish C++ as our standard.
That's not gonna happen.
Let's switch to, I don't
Maybe the CEO can send some 5090s to every player.
Hey.
Yeah.
And guitars.
Hallucinate more frames.
And our last one, Jeff, I'm going to throw this one to you.
Oh no.
Players are requesting a universal Gemini emote that does the transformation regardless for whatever combo you have equipped.
Oh, that's not bad.
A universal Gemini emote that does the transformation emote for whatever, so you don't have to keep equipping, because each one is a discrete type.
Yeah.
Like, so now there's 10 emotes to add in your gear wheel, and you need to use the right one to get the right transformation.
Is that really a Jeff question? Isn't that more like an us question?
I was gonna say,
It should
yeah,
just be
it's like
one
kinda
emote
like-
that
Jeff's
does
been
it.
too quiet.
Okay, sorry, Jeff, what is your solution?
We're just sort of staring at.
Yeah, I just missed your voice, Jeff.
Well, that's fair. But I was gonna say, that makes sense. Is it also a timing issue?
Could be anything you want it to be.
Like would they want something that's quicker and more?
No, I think it's just the pain of having to equip
Is it the
10 of them
loadout? Yeah.
in, the,
Yeah, it's,
Yeah.
in your wheel, where it really should just be one. And also having
Why
to
do you
use
need 10 in the wheel though? Like
You don't need.
You don't need like.
You
can
only
it-
need one, but you have to put it in
Yeah.
every time. So if you're there's now
So that
10.
doesn't sound like a Jeff problem.
Back to you.
Oh man.
Wow.
man.
Wow. You get bunnies all day and then
Yeah.
you got no problems.
Yep.
It's actually not a Jeff problem.
Someone suggested maybe they have their own mode in the wheel, like own tab in the wheel. That was another suggestion I saw.
That could be that, or it
Yep,
could be
yep,
just.
Yep. They're certainly super cool, so it'd
Yep.
be nice if they were
People want to
little bit
quickly
more-
swap. That's
a
all. Yeah.
little more convenient.
Okay.
Good idea. Yep.
And then just in general, there's a lot of random fixes we know are coming in a future hotfix. People were asking about Wisp's new augment range scaling. That's coming. And then some people were asking about the health. Why is the Dedicant Eximus lower than the Dedicant unit? And we're working on reviewing that as well. So those are just two extremely minor, well, major to those who are interested, but those are being looked at.
The other thing I see in chat, which I see a little bit elsewhere, is we are tracking 99 shipped with a completely new lighting system.
Yes,
and so
performance.
And so there are performance questions. We're even seeing stuff where newer GPUs are running slower than older GPUs, which is giving us a little bit of pause. And I know our performance team and the graphics team are looking at that issue as well. Obviously, it's a big visual lift to the game and how we render our stuff. As you can see, like the benefits are huge, and we're not done with trying to make that run as fast as we possibly can.
No.
So that's ongoing stuff. If you are suffering there, then we are looking into it. But yeah, we did see some peculiar stuff where newer NVIDIA was a bit slower, so we're going to check for that.
Looks like that didn't work while I was moving. Yes, so we do actually have stuff to talk about lighting as well. But I did want to draw attention to the general Gemini skin line. We are officially at 10 proto frames, and it's time to go back to deluxe skins. At a new deluxe skin for Citrine. This is Citrine Deluxe with the theme of faceted jewels, love. She is a little bit of the lover frame with her story. So Citrine Deluxe is getting a
that's tough.
beautiful skin from our friends at Sumo. So was this your first frame in the new era? No, Gyro. No, this was last year. I don't even know what. I don't know what's going on anymore. When was Citrine's last Wish? 2023 February.
If anyone's gonna remember, it's
2023 February.
yeah.
2023 February.
I've done too many frames to remember which one.
2023 February.
I know I
That
started with
looked awesome.
Nidus.
Yeah.
I think
So
almost looks like it would be cinnamon flavored if you took a bite.
yes, it's basically a cinnamon heart deluxe, very
Yum.
rose
So
and
cool.
gem themed. If you go to her. Also, this is her placeables. So if you've played Citrine, you'll know that she can deploy these gems that allow you to get some crazy crits and stuff. But we actually also have an early sculpt and texture in-game as well. So I'm going to show you that in
For
the...
Citrine?
Yes.
Oh,
I'm
cool.
going to show you that in the arsenal, just so you guys can get a look at that. If you don't mind me here, I'm
Is
just...
it a cool T-pose?
It is not going to T-pose.
Oh.
You're doing a little
I want the
hacking.
T-pose.
Oh, here we go.
Ah, she's hacking the matrix. You guys can't see her.
Cannot see me hacking. Okay, yeah,
actually,
come on over.
Actually, that's looking pretty great already.
Yeah, so she is here. She looks incredible. This is with our partners at Sumo,
Yep.
and they have done an amazing job. This is coming
Gorgeous.
together beautifully. She looks so beautiful.
Oh, that's cool. I like the transparency.
I was going to say the
Yeah.
Steve's
transparency.
scared of the translucent.
I was looking at him like, I'm getting nervous already looking at that.
Yeah.
It looks too good. There's another shoe that's going to drop for
Working really
sure.
well.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
2 tiers of translucency.
Yeah. The graphics programmer.
Sweat.
He's sweating through the couch.
Yep.
But
Really cool. Love all the transparency.
Yeah,
Really beautiful. Yep.
lots of cool faceting. Very, very, very excited for this.
The prism.
Paid.
Oh,
Here
that's
we have
That is
a
sick.
deluxe Kullervo coming in an unannounced future update. This theme comes down to he's impaled with spikes. As you know, Kullervo is a criminal. So you can see the ankle chain. Oh my God, look at Chad.
That is
It's the bottom
tough.
thumbnail there.
Liger cooked.
Wait, what?
Chat never changed.
What did we do?
Oh my God. We're just the bottom left.
Oh.
The bottom left one, you know.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Thank you, Liger, in all caps.
Of course.
Every day.
I would subscribe to this magazine. Like, it looks like
I
a
know.
cool ass fashion magazine.
Yeah, the layout is rad.
That is
Yeah.
a really
Yeah.
cool layout.
Liger's
So
tough.
Kullervo is getting a
Yep.
deluxe that's very much like impaler, prisoner themed, and it has like a really cool twist on Orican style hair, just given the Duviri origin of
Yeah.
He has hair.
So we're very, very excited. Unannounced release. This is just to give everyone in chat a look at some return to form for deluxe skins.
That is a poster. Like that is
right?
that is stunning.
That's very cool.
Wow, great.
Show chat the lenticular.
Flip
Turn it the
it.
other way. Turn it.
Oh.
Yeah. Show the lenticular.
What the heck?
Get out of here. Just stop.
All right.
Enough.
Yeah, we have so obviously we've been doing a
Pablo,
lot
isn't
of.
it true that you've always wanted to rework bosses?
The streets are saying that.
So they're reworking bosses.
It's the dawn of time.
Yeah, we've been doing a lot of work to try and improve like all the early game.
Which boss did
in
they?
the game?
What's
And
that
one of the
war boss I
rougher
hate?
parts
The
of
one
that
that's like
is the bosses.
immortal
bosses
when he
are
slams
kinda-
his hammer.
Yeah, not in great shape, especially for those first times. Like a very recurring feedback we get is that first boss fight you get with Boar is kind of nothing. He just kind of dies.
Yep.
So we're basically going back and poking at them, starting with Boar, and then we'll see where we go from there.
And what you're going to see today is not the boss itself rework. It's going to show you this is a very much how the sausage is
Is it like
made.
how they
Do not
redo
expect.
the-
This is what we would
what's it
look at in
called,
a
the
dev
jackal?
review meeting. This is not like a marketing material. We're just
The
going to show
jackal got
you
reworked?
the ambition for it with the work in progress.
Yeah, you're gonna see gray boxes. You're gonna see temp effects. You're gonna see animations that we stole from other things. So this is not at all representative of the final product. But the main idea is to make the boss fight just more interesting, more fun. Also, with the benefit of hindsight, we can now also plan for it to be a little more interesting for Steel Path. So it's not like you only do it the once and then you have no reason to come back. So we have some thoughts about certain loot that we're
Come
gonna
back
put
to
there
farm
so that
the
you have
Warframe.
a reason to
Nothing.
go back and maybe give it the hard treatment if you spoiler know what I
Nine.
mean.
It's in your
So yeah,
warblade.
that's essentially the idea. Now, this whole part that we're showing you right now has nothing to do with anything that I'm saying.
Yeah, I was going to say, we're just sort of waiting to get there, aren't we?
Well, I was going to use the motorcycle and I realized I forgot to equip it.
Oh.
This is my bad.
You were insisting on doing this run.
Okay, here we go.
Okay.
This is how you know. Okay.
So, so this is where the tile starts. This is like a brand new tile for the boss
Unlit.
fight.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
No
There hasn't had just a first art pass, but no.
they
no
changed the
lighting
whole
or anything.
scene.
Then good old Boar appears, and yeah, as you can see, it's like a new arena. you're gonna see some new abilities. They're not in the order that they should be, but you know, essentially, you can get the vibes of. Okay, this is on normal, so it's 15 level 15. So there's no shot he ever kills her, but. Yeah, you can see he throws grenades. He does a beam that is aiming pretty badly right now.
Yeah. Work in progress. Work in progress.
Yeah.
Those anim janks.
Actually, he was even better yesterday. What happened? Oh, we changed the animation.
I actually have some animation playbasts to show as well.
Okay.
okay.
Yeah.
Teleport.
I hope they
all the
rework
effects
more
we're gonna
bosses, though, not
retouch.
just.
There's quite a bit going on. In fact, he's gonna die right now. He shouldn't die because there's a new stage after this.
Yes,
so.
which is what the real thing I'm excited to show is the new stage. So
Yeah,
here we go.
so he died there, he shouldn't have, but then you go to this, which is stage 2, which is like a transition to the next arena where you fight him.
Oh, just like
But
the
then
Jackal
You
rework.
have to dodge the electricity.
We got some Beyond Good and Evil vibes right now. Love
So
it.
you gotta
That's
do
perfect.
Good
a
and evil
little
vibes is
dodging of
crazy.
that, and then obviously that's the normal version, so it's pretty easy. But then Steel Pad, they'll be coming faster and stronger, so
Yeah,
you gotta be a
cool.
little more careful not to get
And
electrocuted.
remember, this is the first boss in the game now for players, and it always has been. So this is the rework is to really show that first. What could this be?
So here you get like
Oh,
a
that's
preview of the
crazy.
next arena.
Oh no.
That
where you
is
fight
tough.
Basically, the last stage of
lighting
the
and
fight, which is essentially
It's almost
he
like
gets a
what's her
couple new
name?
powers
Major
and,
Rosalco.
you know, so the platforms can move up.
Oh,
and
not
down,
Rosalco.
and You get
Pyre
some
the
enemies and some
Doom.
turrets and stuff. So, yeah, we're making it significantly more elaborate and hopefully interesting, and hopefully players will have more fun with that than
I can't wait for that.
right now, which generally we get
Oh,
the
that's
feedback
tough, that's
that
tough.
he just kind of disappears.
So what that means to say, in short, is focusing on that early first boss and giving it a facelift, redoing the level, redoing mechanics, so that first impression is just a little stronger for people that are taking down Captain Vor, aka the original. And we actually are redoing his model to VPVR, some texture work.
Oh, wicked.
Yeah,
Yep.
so like a
Does
lot
need
of
it.
it's getting touched.
He's been looking like he got hit by a truck.
We all do. We love Vor.
Rebecca's gonna write
Or
a
the
whole
guy
new
who never
monologue and-
dies.
It's true.
Came back.
We getting Cole back from the
Cole
recording?
is coming
times?
back. Yeah,
Yeah,
our
call back in there.
In the
level
void.
designer Cole will be doing
Twice
more VO.
on regular.
So that
Twice
entire
two
run at the
planets,
beginning where we were just waiting,
Void,
that's gonna
and
be an
then he's
entire
in the
monologue
very
all
as
the way.
well.
Yeah, the whole way.
No, it's
Yeah,
not.
Cross.
Yes.
That's one.
That's why he was practicing.
That's 4
for
times.
it. He was-
Or just doesn't
he
know
was
how to die.
practicing for it. Over. This is part of the relight as well. So we're giving it a more intense atmosphere in the
I
early.
haven't seen this yet.
Yeah, so there's a few tiles. This is work in progress. There's a couple I want to show for vibes, just to give you that more like grim, bleak, early Grenier impression for some of the tiles.
You know, Reb, that was good for you to run through the original.
I was just
set,
going to
too.
say, you
Yeah,
primed
that was
us
good.
with that.
That was
Very
good.
smart. Yeah. And you
What
know
a
what this
pro.
reminds me of is there was a phase very early on in the game where we did a bunch of relights on this set, and players were like, "You killed the mood." You guys remember that? That old stuff.
Yes,
It's like
and that's-
it used to have that kind of gritty Strogg vibe, and we killed it. And this looks like it's bringing it back.
This
Yeah,
is awesome.
we have and there's another tile I'm going to find. It's going to be in Sandbox.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is, and I'll show you I'll compare this to the old one. So this is a
No,
relight.
I remember the old one. This is
Yeah.
this is very different.
This is new.
Very different vibes.
Oh man, this is cool.
Yeah, so the team are really, again, we don't have a release date for this. We're just showing you what type of things we're cooking behind the scenes
That
to make
lighting
that
is
early
cooking.
impression. And you can see the lava soon, which is
You could always have some lava.
Yeah.
You gotta have lava.
Every video game level needs lava.
Yeah, so if you know what the old levels looked like, then you can kind of get a sense. We really want to bring that mood, like that grit back,
Okay,
that
there's
nice
like a deep
bounce light.
play on this type of tile set.
Yep.
This
Way more
lighting
cool.
is
Yep,
Love it.
yep.
Yep.
So this is
from with
Amazing.
4K
to
ray
be
tracing. today.
to be confirmed release date, but this is some stuff happening to go back to old content. Whether it's Captain Vor himself as the boss fight, the levels themselves with lighting and lighting tech applied to them. There's a lot of Warframe to. All right, this is some of the new animations coming for Captain Vor.
Yes, let's go.
Nice.
Using the power of the
At
key.
1287.
Janiski.
Oh, I see. Yeah,
Yes.
cool.
And next up, we
Oh,
got
yeah, he is.
Amir Dash. This was my favorite file name.
I was going to say, this isn't Boar anymore, is it?
Amir's just running. This is just showing you the little details that go into all the updates. My favorite animation in the entire 1999 update is coming up next. The money pile.
Yeah.
Because we said we wanted to change credits to cash heaps, so we had to animate a pile of money.
Yep.
Which
Jay Baker special.
the jam. There you go. That's
Okay. Okay.
what's wrong with it. And then here we have some of the animation work for the Lich technocyte coda finishers,
Yep.
and then of course the motorcycle, the turns that we added in so that we could get really fast pivots, both left and right side.
I love the turns.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I think that is. Megan had more questions from Discord, so we'll do some of those, and then more prizes, and then yeah, I think we need to see what chat's thinking. What's chat feeling?
Hitting it out of the park at PAX, man. We want to see some
Jeez.
cool new stuff.
You're going.
Wow, I'm going only because I
I'm
was
not
forced
so
to.
Yeah, you get to hang out with the body pillow.
I'm just going so I don't get fined.
Yeah, okay, okay,
Yeah.
all right. You can look forward to us giving you more info in the coming dev streams, weeks, months. Yeah, we're very grateful for everyone's Warframe
Immensely, yep.
time. It's a busy life out there, and thank you to the team who made it all happen
Yep.
and who fixed all the bugs.
Yep.
Yes.
That's it.
All right, that's it. That's all.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Thanks, Dee.
Yeah.
Thanks,
Thanks,
Tenno.
everyone.
Thanks, everyone.
Thanks, Ruth, for the
Bye.
stream.
Thank you, Ruth.
Yeah.